welcome to my channel. Today's video is a little bit different and I'm talking about neuroplasticity. So the ability of our brain, the ability that our brain has to make new pathways, the ability that we have to create new pathways in the brain. The reason I'm talking about this is because for some of you, you're really frustrated. You've got to a point with manifesting, talking about the subconscious, all the rest of it, and you can't make anything work and nothing is changing and you are stuck. So let's look at it on a truly scientific level. I mean, I think the whole thing is science. I think it's quantum, but let's bring it back to the mind and have I'm going to put some stuff down below. Our brain has the incredible capacity we have the incredible capacity to change our brains. You know, you see accident victims learning to walk again and learning to talk again and that sort of thing. What they're doing, so one of their pathways has been damaged and they're then creating another one, which is incredible, isn't it? Years ago, I think it was thought that you couldn't change the brain. It was what it was, but it is possible to. So let's bring it back to that. The first thing I'm going to say is this, and I want to clear this up and to talk about this because I know some of you often comment that you're really frustrated and that you've tried really hard to manifest for, say, a couple of years or something and nothing has changed, and you say that you deserve it. I would say, who are you saying that you deserve it to? Who do you think is, do you think there's something else that's not bestowing it on you or is bestowing it on you? You seeing another entity here and not you, because it's really nothing to do with deserving or not deserving. I do understand that frustration, I really do, but it's energetic, it's purely energetic. So if you're in that energy, if I deserve this and I don't have it, that's your energy, so you won't have it with that energy. So if you can really accept that, go, okay, I accept that. I know what my energy is doing. I know that I'm not going to get it with this energy. So just scrap even thinking that you can get something different with the same energy. But let's look at it from a brain point of view. What can I do in my brain? What can I change? So I'm not talking about manifesting with the brain. I'm talking about looking at your what's going on with you. You can do it, deep-rooted belief thing. And I'm going to teach you an exercise. And you can do it in one of two ways. Now, I do teach this exercise to clients, to some clients that I think it will really benefit from it. And then other clients I don't, because I don't think they will, because they get on with the mystical, they love all of that, the quantum side of it, the subconscious, but some struggle with that. So this is a really great exercise. Take it back to the brain, take it back to pure science, okay, human biology, okay, take it back to that. Now, we want to create a different pathway. So let's say that you have embedded in you that you are not good enough or that you never get what you want. Let's go with I never get what I want. That's a good one, isn't it? Because you might feel like that if you're frustrated that you can't manifest. What am I going to do? I am going to create a new pathway in my brain that says I can bloody well get what I want. How am I going to do that? You are going to be more somebody else or be more the version of you that does have that. So this is what I used to do. I used to say, when I didn't want to give a shit what anyone thought and I was retraining myself to, on a subconscious level, I was doing it and thinking about it. I wasn't thinking too much about the brain at the time, but actually that was what I was doing. I was creating a new pathway. I would say be more Madonna. Because to me, Madonna does not give a shit what anyone thinks. She does what she wants. You know, when people go on about her, what she's had done, I think, yeah, so what? It's Madonna. She was never going to, I would say, grow old gracefully. She's doing what she wants to do. We each have to be able to be ourselves. And this is what I admire about her. She does do what she wants. It's her life, it's her body, and she'll do what she bloody well wants. And that is what I wanted to feel more like. So I would do that. So I would kind of embody the energy, Madonna energy, where I don't give a shit. So I would do that. This is what I teach to people. Now, you may not be comfortable doing that, and you may not be able to find anybody that you really kind of resonate with on that level. Now, Madonna, completely different than me as a person, but definitely that helped me get on with not caring what people thought, not needing validation. It's just another exercise that I did. I did a lot of subconscious reprogramming for sure, but I did also do this. I've never spoken about it because I don't think I have anyway. I don't like to really bring anything to do with the rational mind into my videos, but I just think that's a bit narrow-minded of me to think that you guys wouldn't want me to talk about that. Maybe you don't, and maybe you'll tell me, no, we don't like this, it's too practical, it's too normal. But if I'm teaching it to coaching clients, then why am I not talking about it here? Because I do know that some people are stuck. And this is, and again, it's a form of living in the end, really. Now, you've got to do this with this in mind. I'm creating a new pathway in my brain. That's all I'm doing. I'm not trying to believe anything. I'm just creating a new pathway. So what you don't do is go, oh, but I'm not this, I'm not Madonna, I'm nothing like that. Oh, I can pretend for 2 minutes and then go and tell yourself how much you're not like that. But you can't do that because you cannot create a new pathway. You're still in the old pathway then. You're going, you're firing up that again, the old shit basically, and you don't want to do that. But another thing you can do, if you don't want to be more whoever, can be, what the term generally is be more De Niro. So Robert De Niro. Okay, that's a good one, isn't it? For guys or for girls, I guess. But you can be whoever. I just went with Madonna because I thought, okay, she totally doesn't give a shit. I mean, maybe there's more going on inside of her and she does give more of a shit than I think, but it doesn't matter what she really is. What matters is how I see her. So you could then go, I'm going to be the version of me that thinks I am awesome and everybody else knows that I'm awesome too. I'm going to be that version. So today I'm going to embody the energy of that version of me, because there is a version of you already there that is that, and I'm going to embody that version. I'm going to go, and then I'm going to end up in the reality where I am that version. I'm living the life of that version. But this is what is key. And this is what people don't do. They don't stick at it. And I'm very much a sticker at things mostly, because I don't want to give up on anything and I want something to work for me. So I'm going to do it with a determination, a determined energy. So I'm going to do it. Why not? Why would I not? I have had CBT in the past for anxiety, which was really useful. This is kind of an upgrade on CBT because I think a lot more now is known about neuroplasticity and the brain than it was back then. Because when I did it, it was like 20 years ago. So we've moved on a lot. So who would that version be? What would she be like? What would she act like? Can I pretend to be her? Try it for a day to start with. I don't find it exhausting or anything. I really like it. It really helps me if I'm having a bit of an off day, whereas sometimes when you get up sometimes and it's just a nervous system thing, you feel a bit weird, you don't feel quite right, I go straight into this. All right, I am the version that feels amazing today, and I'm downstairs. I wonder whether Jeremy thinks it's really weird sometimes, because I'll come downstairs and I'll be really not my usual self because I hate talking in the morning. I don't want anyone to talk to me. Do not speak to me. I'm not even alive for a bit, But if I'm doing this, and I am, and I'm that version that's come on, I can do this. And I think he thinks, what the hell's going on with you? When I don't say what I'm doing, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just being that version of me in that moment because I need to do it. I need to jump straight on it. It's such a useful exercise. Again, you have to stick at it. So this is what I suggest that you do. 1 to 10, how are you on that at the moment, that particular subject? Like, I don't get what I want. This is an example, you can do it with whatever it is that's bothering you. Okay, 10 being, I really, really, really don't get what I want, and 1 being, I might get what I want sometimes, I suppose. So not too high on the scale. Where on the scale are you? So you measure yourself to start with, and then you do this, and you do it for 4 weeks. Every single day, 4 weeks. You might think, oh my God. But do you know what? Anything worthwhile is worth putting in the effort. And this is me talking to you if you are stuck with manifesting, stuck with changing your subconscious belief because you just haven't found a way to make it work for you. We're turning it around. We're bringing it all back to normal life. We'll bring it all back to total, I call it boring science, but it's not, is it? I mean, I love weird shit science, which I call quantum, but sometimes if that stuff isn't working for you, you're kind of trapped in this, I cannot make this magic work for me. It isn't magic, but it kind of feels like it, doesn't it? And I can't make it work for me. Well, let's bring it back to normal science then. Let's bring it back to that. Let's create a new pathway in the brain and do it like that. So either the version of you or somebody else. I mean, I like the version now, but I really, really liked that version, Be More Madonna. What I do, another thing I do when I'm stuck with anything, as in I'm wanting to learn something new and I'm kind of wanting to, and I'm thinking this is a bit hard, I'm struggling a bit, my focus is leaving me slightly. I'm way better than I used to be, but I will go, be more Evie. Now, I'm not referring to me as Evie, I'm referring to my niece, Evie, because she will go at anything. She wants to do something and she's got no idea what she's doing. She will learn it. She will keep practicing and practicing and practicing. When she was really little, she wanted to do a cartwheel and she would do a rubbish cartwheel. But bless, she was trying. And every time I saw her, she'd do another one and she'd get better and better and better. And now she's in this like acrobatics, kind of like cheerleading group thing, but they do a lot of acrobatics. She's like the most amazing little gymnast, and she's done that. She trained herself to do that because she wanted to do it. So I go, be more Evie. And it really just gives me that boost. And actually my nephew's turning out like it as well, really. But Evie's been like it for such a long time. I'm so used to that I would just go, be more Evie. Okay, right, I think I'm going to leave it there. Again, this is another one that I recorded before, and I kind of started messing it up, talking about manifesting and the subconscious, and I thought, oh, I can't make something that's not about that and then bring that into it, because it's very then confusing, and then people are getting something from it and then going backwards. So I would like to talk more about neuroplasticity. I would love to, but I don't know whether it's anything that you guys want, so I need you to tell me whether it would be something that you're interested in, because this is a law of attraction channel, isn't it? It's not about normal stuff, really. So, but it is normal to me, but it's not about that. And I don't want, if it's something that you guys are like going to just switch off from, then there is no point in me talking about it and kind of downgrading my channel in that respect, if it's something that people aren't interested in. But if you are, please do let me know. I'm thinking about starting a members area here on YouTube. I do have a members area on my website. But I'm thinking about maybe I should have one here too. And I'm just thinking if I did that, then I would maybe be able to talk, people could say to me, can you really talk about this more? Can you really talk about that more? And there would be so many of you in that members area, and maybe that would be really much more useful, talking about stuff that maybe I don't talk about on the bigger channel. I don't know. I'm thinking about lots of things. I'm always thinking about lots of things. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do that. If you've come here and you've just come here because of this video and you think, oh wow, there's going to be loads of this stuff on here, there isn't at the moment, because it's not something that I've ever really brought to the masses. It's just more something I've talked about with clients. Another thing I do get asked a lot, so I'm just going to say now, I get asked if I'm a psychologist on a lot of my shorts, because people don't know of me, are you a psychologist? And I know I come across like that sometimes, but I'm not. I have thought about training, actually. I have thought about it, because I'd really like to do some more in-depth therapy, but I just don't think I've got the time, because I really love my writing and I just don't see how I'll have the time to do it. Have looked into it, there's a lot of training involved, and I just, on one hand, but I am a certified life coach, so, but no, not a psychologist at the moment. Watch this space, who knows. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to do that. If you're interested in manifesting, law of attraction, subconscious mind, if you're interested in that, then this might be for you.